Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my October collective haul and favorites. It's really sad that October's over and Halloween is over, but technically every day is Halloween, so I guess I can't be too sad about it, but it is sad that Halloween season is over. The one good thing about Halloween ending is Halloween clearance. So the first things I'm going to show you guys are some clearance Halloween things I picked up. I didn't pick up too much stuff. I found that a lot of the stores didn't have too much. Like my Michaels, for example, they like barely had anything left. But I did pick up one really cool thing, and it's this really sweet bat light. For some reason it's showing up really white on camera, but it's actually like a purplish pink color. So it's just like a tube light kind of thing, similar to the ones they had at Target. I actually picked this one up at the Real Canadian Superstore, and it was around like $5 or $6, so it wasn't very expensive. They also had a cat that lit up green and then a pumpkin that lit up orange. So I might pick up those ones too. I think I'm gonna kind of wait and see if they go on clearance even more, and then maybe I'll pick them up, but for now I just got the bat. And of course after Halloween you just have to buy clearance Halloween candy. So I picked up this box of Nestle chocolate. So it came with 50 and it came with Smarties, Aero, Kit Kat, and Coffee Crisp. So I think a lot of these are like Canadian chocolate bars. I know that they don't have Smarties and Coffee Crisp in the States, so I feel really bad for you guys that don't have these chocolate bars because they are really good. So for this box of 50, it was $3. So I picked up 2 of those and I got 2 of these. So this box just comes with a bunch of Skittles and Starburst. It came with 90 and this one was $4. So once again, an amazing deal. And I got all of this candy at Shoppers Drug Mart. And I did have a really good Halloween this year. It started out last Thursday on the Freaky Girls live stream where we carved our pumpkins, so that was a lot of fun. I had a couple parties over the weekend and I dressed up as Samara from The Ring, so that was definitely a fun, creepy costume. I think I definitely creeped some people out. And I'll insert a picture of my costume here. I also posted it on my Instagram, so some of you would have already seen it. And I also made it up to Frightmare in the Falls on Halloween weekend. So Frightmare in the Falls is a horror convention, and this year it was run by Rue Morgue magazine, and this is the second year I've gone. I think last year was actually the first year they had it, so it was actually a lot better this year and it was a lot of fun. So I picked up a couple things there, and this is the program that I picked up there. So it was October 27th and 28th in Niagara Falls. And there were actually a lot of really good celebrity guests there. So like Tom Atkins, Tommy Lee Wallace, Doug Bradley, Adrienne Barbeau, CJ Graham, Steve Dash, Kevin Yeager, Catherine Hicks, Tom Savini, and a bunch of other people. This page just kind of shows some of the celebrities that were there. So they had a whole bunch of panels. You could get signatures and photo ops from the celebrities, and they had a whole bunch of vendors there. I did go to one panel and it was with Steve Dash, who played Jason in Friday the 13th 2, and then it also had CJ Graham, who played Jason in Friday the 13th Part 6. So that was a really fun panel to sit in on. They talked a little bit about the new Friday the 13th movie. It's actually a fan film that's going to be coming out, so Friday the 13th Vengeance. So that was pretty cool to hear about that. They're trying to get a lot of the cast members that were in the previous Friday the 13th movies to be in this movie, and also for the first time it's going to include Jason's father, which he's never been in any of the other movies and he's never really been talked about before, so that'll be pretty cool. And I also met up with John from Horror Fiend Reviews and his fiancée Louise, so we hung out while we were there, so that was really fun. It's always good to see them. And I also picked up a few things while I was there besides the program, so I'll show you guys the other things I got. The first thing I got is this awesome hat or toque, and it's supposed to look like Freddy's sweater. It's by Oracle Stitches, so she hand knits these hats. So she had these ones, and then she had Beetlejuice ones, which were black and white striped, and then it had green on the bottom. Those ones were cool too, but I really like this Freddy one. And I'll try it on so you guys can see what it looks like. So this is what it looks like on. I absolutely love this hat. It is so warm, so it's gonna be perfect for the winter. Okay, and now my hair is gonna be really messy. And I paid $40 for this hat. She also makes these really cute crocheted little horror stuffed animals. So she has Sam from Trick or Treat, for example. She has like a Jason one, and they are just so adorable. So maybe one day I will look into getting one because I really, really like them, but I figured a hat would be a little bit more practical. The next thing I picked up is this silver shamrock pin, and it's from Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. And I love this little card that it came on. I thought that was really cute. And I can't remember what vendor I bought this from, but the pins were $6 or 2 for $10. So I decided to pick up one more because I'm gonna be doing a giveaway on my channel soon. So I thought this would be something cool to throw in there. So I'll have details on my giveaway coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. And the last thing I picked up at Frightmare in the Falls is just this poster. So it's from The Curse of La Lorna. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right or not, but this movie is going to be coming out, it looks like April 2019. So I thought that was a really cool poster, and they just had it on their table for free, so I decided to pick up a couple of these. Overall, Frightmare in the Falls was so much fun, and I can't wait to go again next year. I really wanted to go to Horrorama this past weekend, but unfortunately I couldn't make it there. But hopefully next year I'll be able to make it to that one, and I think my next convention is going to be Texas Frightmare weekend. Since I like always have shoes in my monthly hauls, because obviously I have a shoe buying problem, I picked up another pair of shoes this month, but it's actually a pair of shoes that are pretty useful because I haven't had a good pair of running shoes in a while. Like usually when I go for walks, I wear like flats or skate shoes, so they're probably not the best shoes for walking. So I finally caved and picked up a pair of Nikes. Actually, on the way to Frightmare in the Falls, we stopped at an outlet mall and they had a Nike factory store, and I picked up this awesome pair of Nikes. They look like this. For some reason they're showing up kind of grayish on camera, but they're actually black, and obviously like this part is white, and they are so comfortable. I love these shoes, and I love that they're green on the inside. I think that looks really cool. And these shoes are also really light, so they're not gonna weigh me down when I go for walks. So that is a good thing too. And these were $70. They had a 30% off sale, so that is definitely a great deal for these. A show I've been loving the past couple months is Bob's Burgers. Does anyone watch this show? It is so hilarious. I'm definitely a mix of Tina and Linda. Definitely see myself a lot in both of those characters. So I went to Hot Topic in October and I had to get these Bob's Burgers pajamas. I thought they were hilarious. So it came with a top and bottom. I'll show you the top first. So it just has a pattern with the outline of all the characters on it. So that's the top, and then it just came with these bottoms. So once again, it's like this thermal material. And I can't remember exactly how much they were. They were on clearance, but then I bought that and got something else half off or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but I know they weren't too expensive because they were on clearance. The next thing I got is totally random. I went to an antique mall with my friend in Hamilton, Ontario, and they had all kinds of awesome vintage stuff. They also had a whole bunch of VHS movies, including a lot of horror movies, and I was really tempted to get some, but they just had so many, I just didn't know where to start, so I just didn't even get any. But one thing that did catch my eye is this awesome 90s pastel cooler. Like, how awesome in 90s is this? So I actually didn't buy this though. I don't know why, like I really liked it, but then I just decided against it. So about a day later, I messaged my friend and I was like, hey, if you end up going back to the antique mall, if you could pick this up for me and then I will give you money for it. And she ended up going back and she picked it up for me, which was super nice of her, and we actually just ended up doing a trade for it, so that worked out really well. And I got my awesome 90s pastel cooler, and it's actually in really good condition too, and it's really clean. I'll show you the inside of it, because it opens on the other side. So when you turn it upside down, there's like these cup holders, and then this is the inside. So definitely really clean, so that is definitely a plus. And I forget if I mentioned it, but it was $20. And the brand is Igloo. I don't really have any new movies to talk about that I watched in the month of October. I mostly spent my time watching Halloween movies, so I watched Trick or Treat, Hocus Pocus, Ernest Scared Stupid, which is hilarious, Halloween Town, Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. So yeah, I mostly watched a lot of the old fun Halloween movies. Otherwise, I did see the new Halloween movie, and I'm not going to talk about it too much here in case some of you haven't seen it yet, but I would definitely recommend seeing it while it's in theaters. I thought that it was really good, and you should definitely see it if you haven't. Otherwise, I watched The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix, and that show was just amazing. If you haven't seen it, you definitely need to. And I did post a spoiler-free review up on my channel, so if you want to hear some more about it without it being spoiled for you, definitely check out my review. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that covers everything for my October haul and favorites. I might be forgetting things as I usually do, but that's everything I can think of right now. And make sure to stay tuned to my channel. I'm actually going to have 2 giveaways coming up, which is really exciting. So the first giveaway video will be coming up really soon. I'm actually going to be filming that one right after I film this, so I will try to get that one up soon. And the next one I'll probably post later in the month. I hope everyone had a good October and a good Halloween. Let me know what you did for Halloween and what your costume was this year. And make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one.